Hey Flo.
Yo.
I think I'm really enjoying all these Chinese dishes. It really harkens back to memories, whether it be childhood or later in life. I mean, a lot of nostalgia there, so thanks.
Hey, not a problem. Well, we are making my mom's ribs tonight. I had called her at some point when I lived away and asked her for the recipe. And I do have a copy of this recipe here. Dude is like, how on earth did you even find it? But yeah, I found it. So I am going to follow her recipe, more or less, you know, because me and my measuring isn't always exact. But I wrote here, cold meat is cold. Like, what on earth does that mean? So I have no idea what that means, but you know, with all the momisms and the things that she says, I wouldn't be surprised if she actually said that and I just wrote down.
Cold meat is cold?
Make sure that the cold meat is cold. Anyways, my meat is cold. I am using side ribs today because that is probably what she would use. And I'm just gonna cut each rib to separate them. But you know what, I'm gonna remove this piece of silver skin as well. I don't think she does this. I don't think Chinese people do this at all, actually.
No, I think they would say that, why
Like,
bother?
what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna separate them with each bone. Now these are probably the type of ribs that you would get for spare ribs as well. And at the Chinese butcher, you can get them chopped up smaller. And those would be like the, you know, the steamed spare ribs that you get at dim sum with the black bean sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they're that size and not this size, because, well, dim sum is supposed to be little bites, right?
Mm-hmm.
We should do that recipe too, actually. I'm going to just put all the meat, and I think this is about 2 pounds of side ribs. I'm gonna make sure that they're all kind of in here loosely so that this doesn't cook in a clump. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna wash my hands. Now making the sauce to go in, using a 1/4 cup of dark soy. Quarter cup of vinegar, just white vinegar. And 1.5 tablespoons of rice wine. 1/4 cup of sugar. A 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Just going to stir that up a little bit first. Dissolve some of the sugar. And I've got 4 little cloves of garlic, and you can use more or less depending on what you like. And I'm just going to put these through my garlic press. Just going to dissolve some of the sugar. Pour it evenly over the ribs. Make sure that you'll get some sauce. And I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. I think in her recipe she covers it with water. But because we're using the pressure cooker, I don't think we need to do that. So I'm going to use just about 1/4 cup of water. Still can't put this thing on backwards. Locking it into place, and of course now I've forgotten my sealing knob again. Be right back.
Good.
I'm making sure that sealing knob is unsealed. Sorry, my pot's a little bit dirty. And then I'm gonna cook it on high pressure for about 15 minutes. That's it. Done in no time. Smells like Mom's kitchen. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. I am going to let it cook in the sauce a little bit so that they're more brown like this, because there's some spots that are not browned. I'll just boil it for another couple of minutes. If you didn't know, the lid actually fits into this little slot in the handle. The reason why I remove it is because Jude is filming and this could get in the way, so I take it off and put it on the counter, but you don't have to do that. You can actually use the little slots.
Hopefully that's a pro tip.
I'm just, surprised that there's a lot of people out there who don't know that. So I just had this simmering for about 2 minutes and I think it's good. I just wanted all the meat to be the same color. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like some of them were not submerged in the sauce, so they weren't as dark. But now they're all the same color. So, are you ready for?
The taste. Did you like that? You like that? It's new. New camera. For you guys. There really is so many good things you can do with ribs. Oh man, this is gonna be good.
So my little addition is the cilantro. My mom doesn't like cilantro. So if she ever watches this, she'd be like, what are you doing? Why are you putting that on there?
You ruined it with the cilantro.
Well, she's having it for dinner tonight, so we'll see what she says.
Minus the cilantro. That's why we plated it on a smaller plate. So these side ribs, not my favorite cut because I like the back ribs, the
Me
baby
too.
back ribs, personally.
Looking pretty tender.
Dude. Wow. Texture of the meat is just nice for me. Anything more than this would have been too fall off the bone. So it's on there, not too much tug.
Yeah,
Perfect for chopsticks.
You could still hold it and eat it off the bone without it falling apart on you.
Yeah, see? Otherwise it would have just been like one pull, everything comes off the bone is not as much fun. Good.
Awesome. That's it? That's all you got to say today?
Nice one, dude.
Awesome. Thanks, dude. So I'm thinking my next cookbook should be all my Chinese favorites. What do y'all think? Please leave me a comment below if that's something you'd be interested in. And if you don't already, please subscribe to my channel down here. You can check out my cookbook right here and my other recipes over there. Till next time, be simple, ordinary, and joyful.